The comfort trap. The safe life. Daniel was 29 years old and doing everything right. A steady corporate job, health insurance, a predictable paycheck. Every morning, he sat in traffic, coffee in hand, telling himself, "This is how adults live." But every night, the same thought returned. Why do I feel empty even when nothing is wrong? The illusion of security. Daniel's job wasn't bad. That was the problem. It paid just enough to silence his dreams. Whenever he thought about starting a business, fear whispered, "What if you fail? What if you lose stability? What if people laugh?" So he stayed. Comfort became his cage, watching others win. On weekends, Daniel scrolled through social media. Not influencers, not celebrities, regular people. Former co-workers running online stores, friends launching agencies, strangers building SaaS tools. They weren't geniuses, they just started. And Daniel hated that truth. The warning sign. One Monday morning, layoffs were announced. Daniel survived, but something broke inside him. He realized the job he trusted with his life didn't even know his name. Security was an illusion. The small idea. Daniel didn't dream of millions. He noticed a simple problem. Local service businesses missed calls constantly. Plumbers, electricians, cleaning companies. Lost calls meant lost money. So Daniel thought, what if I help them never miss a lead? Not revolutionary, just useful. The first step. No investors, no coding background. He used no-code tools, watched YouTube tutorials at night, built quietly. His first version looked terrible, but it worked. Fear versus progress. Daniel wanted perfection before launching, but perfection was just fear in disguise. So he sent cold emails, got ignored, rejected, mocked. Then one reply came. How much? That message changed everything. First client reality. The first client paid $300 a month. Daniel stared at the notification. It wasn't the money. It was proof. Someone trusted something he built. The double life. Daniel kept his job. Worked nights. Weekends disappeared. Friends said, "Why are you doing this? You're already stable." But stability without growth felt like slow death. The first failure. A client cancelled. Another complained. A system crashed. Daniel panicked. He almost quit. Then he asked himself, did I start this to be comfortable or to be free? Skill over motivation. Daniel stopped relying on motivation. He built systems, improved processes, learned sales, learned customer psychology. He became valuable. Momentum builds. $300 turned into $1,200. $1,200 into $4,000. Not overnight. Over months. Quiet months. Lonely months. The breaking point. One morning, Daniel sat at his office desk. Boss talking. Emails flooding. Daniel realized his side business now made more than his job. Yet fear screamed. What if it collapses? The decision. Daniel quit. Not dramatically. No applause. Just a calm resignation letter. Walking out felt terrifying. And free. Reality hits. No paycheck. No safety net. Every dollar mattered. But something changed. Daniel worked differently. Urgency sharpened him. Focus disciplined him. Growth through pressure. He hired help. Improved onboarding. Raised prices. Clients respected confidence. Revenue climbed. Redefining success. Daniel didn't feel rich. He felt capable. And that was better. Success wasn't money. It was control. Looking back, Daniel realized the hardest part wasn't starting the business. It was leaving comfort. Comfort delays dreams. Pain accelerates growth. The message: most people aren't afraid of failure. They're afraid of temporary discomfort. But discomfort is the price of freedom. Final truth. Daniel didn't become special. He became brave, one small step at a time. And that's the real business lesson. Fix a real problem. Start before you're ready.